You are now tuned in to a Boston Baked Pepper production, and I'm your host, Nyesha Wornum. On this episode and every episode, I am here to build community with you. We're going to move through a couple of emotions. We might feel a little curious, we might get a little nostalgic, but we definitely are going to utilize my lived experience and your lived experience to analyze some real life information that we're getting around here. Now, that means you may agree or disagree with some of the information that you hear in this episode, but remember that we are building a neighborhood. So keep it neighborly in the comments. And let's get into this episode. So I don't think that there's any other video that I should get started with other than get to know us video. AKA, I'm getting to know you, you getting to know me. Like the comments up with whatever you think I need to know. If you're coming over here from TikTok, shout out to you. I'm known as a Boston Big Pepper over there. If you have found me because you know I speak on the benefits cliff, aka the welfare trap, shout out to you for being here as well. Also a participatory action researcher. I like to really categorize that as community researcher because I feel as though research shouldn't be about us. I believe that research should be done with us. This is not a zoo. We are not just to be analyzed and written about and have our data retold in a narrative that doesn't really match. And for me, that's poverty. Poverty, the story that's out there, it has never matched for me. All the things that I've seen, the struggle, the strife, yeah, it's there. But I loved my childhood. Now, I was born in 91. I'm not ashamed to say my age. I'm a little different than everybody. So, like I said, welcome to the neighborhood, baby. I'm the neighborhood storyteller. I'm here to sit down, have y'all sit down over here on my porch and just chop it up and get to know y'all and really analyze what life has become. Because as a millennial, I think if there are other millennials out there, shout out to y'all, definitely let me know in the comments. Y'all understand that we lived in such a beautiful time where we got to know life before technology, before social media, because maybe our parents had it now. My parent was on Black Planet or whatever, but I will say we got to choose. We got to be outside in a different way. And then we also got to be the ones who came up with technology as well. So I think that the only difference now is that when we had technology growing up, it was more of a choice. Like you could be on it, you could not be on it. And this is in terms of social media. But now, I mean, having a job application that says you have any social media or a LinkedIn profile and having it always be talked about that you have to have one in order to network and to put it on your resume and all that other stuff. But anywho, back to the poverty. Okay. And when I learned where the stories come from, they say that it comes from data. And I said, well, who's in charge of the data? And we're not talking about AI. We'll definitely get into that. That's a whole nother thing. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna be jumping all around because y'all gotta get to know me, right? And if you identify with any of the things that I said, like let me know that I got community in the neighborhood that understands certain things that I'll talk about, certain sectors that I like to be in. I be everywhere, I really be everywhere. Ooh, all right. Data has just been something that has been on the forefront of my mind since I heard that that's what shapes the narratives that are told about me. So I figured, how can I get my hands on it if it's behind certain gates? And I realized I just gotta do it. I just have to do it until someone stops me. So I look at data like goosebump books. It can have any ending you would like. You just have to paint the story to go that way. So I figured, why not found Beyond the Safety Net in order to help reshape the narrative of poverty while helping people get the benefits of gaining new behaviors before trying to learn how to budget. So that's what my whole angle is with Beyond the Safety Net and our financial literacy. curriculum and why it's a little different. But that's for another episode. Stay focused, Nyesha. I don't have no editor, no nothing either. So I don't know what I'm going to chop out, what I'm not going to chop out. But, I'm going to try to keep it under 15 minutes for this get to know you one. Let's talk about why found the Boston Baked Pepper community. I mean, everybody out here saying they want to be in community, they can't find community. And I'm one of the people. I'm not even going to front. I'm one of the people who is saying it is hard to build a community. I am a single parent and I have 4-year-old twins who will soon to be 5. Shout out to King at Night. Mommy loves you. But I also I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts, but I took some time and had the privilege to travel around the nation and around the world. I haven't been a lot of places, but I've been enough places more than the people in my community, but I don't like to compare because that's corny. but um, because their experiences are just as rich as mine. Somebody who has never left the community, I believe that they are filled with a knowledge that I could never have about that space that they have chosen to never leave. You feel me? So, yeah, I just feel like I'm tired of people not having a space to just be themselves, to be more than just a niche. I want to just create a space where people could just be curious and think about how life used to be. And because everyone's talking about it, everyone is reminiscing and being nostalgic of, like I said, I was born in 91. So, shout out to that because everybody reminiscing on our times because it was a great time to be alive. And I don't see why it has to go away. I think that technology and all of that stuff is there, but the community and neighborhood aspect of it, that doesn't have to go away. That's still strictly human based, We still got some control. So power to the people. But I think that we should be not necessarily focused on building a community because community has changed because how we socialize has changed. But I believe that if we can focus on being neighborly and being good neighbors and creating that neighborly feel again, we might get a little closer to what we're aiming for or what some of us would like the society to be. If you are someone who feels like community is something that's hard to come by, what is it? Can you pinpoint what it is? Is it the lack of communication? People like to say COVID. I think this was pre-COVID problems, but it's easy to put it on a pandemic that put everybody in the house. But I think we were shaping as a group before that, y'all. And we got to look at that. We got to see what was it before it was COVID. It was talked about that social media had a part in how we were changing our neighborhood dynamics. So yeah. I hope that gave you a little bit about who I am and why I founded this Boston Baked Pepper community or neighborhood for y'all and for myself because I just want to hear from people. We don't got to agree. I don't care to agree. I don't care to disagree either, but I don't care to agree. It's okay that we're different. That's what makes humans fire, right? We got to have some difference. If everybody was the same, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's what came to my mind. So I hope y'all got what I was putting down. Yeah, let's wrap it up and just say, share your thoughts. What you want to talk about? What got to be talked about on the block? What part of the neighborhood you in? You in the suburban side or you on the hood side? Like, because my neighborhood is big. What we are building is big, 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 big. I'm talking about it's beyond what little community that you grew up in. You feel me? It's that and then some because I want to bring it all here. I want us to all talk. I want us to talk about, even around the globe, I want us to all talk because the world is turning, it is changing, and right before our eyes, I mean, yes, there are policies and laws and gentrification and urban planning and technology and social media. And we have the generational differences and all these different things. But y'all, let's just talk about it. Let's be neighbors again and talk about it. So thank you for tuning in to episode 1 of a Boston Baked Pepper production. And I'm your host, Nyesha Wornum. I hope you felt a little curious, got a little nostalgic, and definitely thought about your real life experiences and how they shape data and the narratives that are being told about your life as it is today and your life as it used to be. Because we are definitely going to get into it. So I'll see you on the next episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, throw a little bit of comments in the comment section too. But keep it neighborly. And I'll see you next time.